Hello. Just showing y'all a remodel of this is my previous setup of my old laptop. I just recently bought a new, this is my library up there, my books. That's a Sada Shakur. I haven't used this desk in a while, so as you can see, it's all dusty, and we're gonna clean all that up, Lysol from damn near COVID time. Couple of books that I'm reading right now that I haven't read. They stay down until I finish reading them. Then I put them up at the top. Elmer's glue or school glue. I don't know what that was for. There's my laptop buried up under there. My previous laptop. So I actually bought a new one because that one was real old. Some of the assassination of Fred Hampton, same as ever. The Millionaire Next Door, Psychology of Money, a lot of my books, Powernomics, The New Jim Crow. What else we got there? Just a couple different books that I like to read, but these are the ones that I haven't read. Oh, I read that one. The Tower. Look at my chair. The chair just like a closet. Clutter. Dust all over the place. Clutter and dust. Drawer stuffed with accessories. I gotta clean that drawer out. But I'm about to see a transformation in a few. I got my dust sprayers, or what you call those things that clean off the keyboard cleaners. Got my Echoes, Amazon stuff, Ring stuff, bunch of cords, just my sanitizer. Just dust all over the place. I don't even use this area. That is a extra Fitbit band. Just a lot of stuff. This is how it's supposed to be my workstation. That's my new chair that I really never use, but as you can see, it got all my workout clothes all over it. So it's actually like my little closet without no doors on it. The Hate You Give, On the Come Up, those are two good books. That's a package deal for those two books. Some of my DVDs, Buck Breaking, Hidden Colors 1 through 5, The Art of Warfare, Black Warfare. All those, I don't know if those just regular DVDs or on Blu-ray. I used to have two screens up and split screens, speakers. Who does speakers these days? Now you know this setup is old. But hopefully my new one is going to have a backlit keyboard. It's actually it has a touch screen. This is a 17-inch one. This old one, but the new one is a 17-inch as well. 12 core, Ultra 7, 16 gigabytes, 1 terabyte. Fingerprint reader. I'm saying it all right now, but I cleaned it all off. Now I got dust all over the place. I had to go find some pledge. I'm like, damn, do we even use pledge in this house? Let me see if I can find some pledge. And I eventually did find some pledge. So you'll see that in a second here. I don't know why I keep showing you my books, but maybe that's a sign for you guys to get to reading. And those two little things down there at the bottom in the red, those are like pictures and frames from CVS that I got printed out. But that's a look after I cleaned up the desk. Desk I never use, but I always wanted that corner to be filled with something. And there's the pledge. The pledge done hit the desk. Reformation. The pledge done hit the chair. All the stuff is removed. And I've been saying it for years that I was going to clean this area up. Ever since I started working out, doing my walks, this area has been abandoned. This is in my bedroom as well. Just a little nook in my bedroom. But as you can see, that pledge was put to use. Cleaned it all up. I still got to get up in that drawer. I don't know why I keep showing you these books. S.A., that's my mother's name, Sarah Adjern. That's those two things right there. To Kill a Mockingbird. That was a good book. That was a very good book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What else? Delicate. Oh, here's my lamp. Had to clean it off. Had a bunch of dust on that. This fan right here, I forgot where I got it from, but in a minute you'll see me plug it in and turn it on, and it makes a bunch of noise. So that fan will not be used, and I don't know why I even got it there. I got central air. I got other fans, but I did have that a while ago. Like I said, I haven't used this station, so it could have been there for about 3 or 4 years. But there's the light. Let there be light. I will be using that. But that fan, I don't even know how to turn the damn things on. But I eventually did. And hold on. Let me turn this bad. I was scared to touch it. Scared to get my fingers caught up in there. So tiny. Plus I'm holding the keyboard. But now I'm about to do the grand opening of my laptop. Show you how that was done. Let me get my little razor. Like a there you go. It's like a envelope opener, but it's really a razor, just a razor to do exactly what it's doing. I haven't opened up a computer or a laptop in years, as you can see. But this is a new one. I was gonna get a MacBook Pro by Apple, but they were too expensive. They was $1,800 and up. This one costed me about $900. Didn't want to spend $9. I said, well, I need a new laptop. I need to make use of my desk over here. So I negotiated with myself. I could have bought me a little $400 one from Walmart or a $300 one from Walmart, but I knew that wasn't giving me the power that I needed. So I'm about to use this blade, cut this bad boy open. And I couldn't afford a MacBook Pro. I know the Apple laptops are much better, but I couldn't afford it. I couldn't swing it. I'm barely swinging this $1,000 here. I opened up the wrong side, so I have to go to the other side. I barely could afford this one here, but of course I don't know how much I'm gonna use it, but that's what we do when we got a little extra money. Spend it on stuff that we're not gonna use. But I'm gonna make use of this. I just needed this equipment in the house in case other people needed to use it. I had a lady friend that came over one day, and she was using my previous one, and it kind of worked, but it didn't work, and it was kind of embarrassing to me behind her back. I didn't tell her, but she got some stuff done. But we didn't have a printer to print out stuff, so I also bought. I can't even get the damn thing out the box. Doing all this talking and struggling to get it out the damn box. I'm so scared. I'm thinking it's tender and I might break it. So I'm having problems getting out the box. Stuff started falling all over the place. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it out the box. Finally got it out the box. This is how long it's been since I opened or even bought a new laptop. Normally I use towers. I'm not really used to laptops. And might get a mouse for it because I'm not used to the ball thingy in the middle of the laptop. But it's a very good laptop. Has all the features that I wanted, except it didn't come with the drive, like the CD drive or whatever. It doesn't come with that, so I may have to, I know I'm gonna buy a portable one. Just opening this thing was weird to me, but I got it open. Gotta plug in a couple things here. Look at that big old watermelon head. Gotta plug in a couple things here to get this bad boy started. I had the plugs all on the floor. That's just a piece of paper to cover the keyboard. I gotta rip the cord open. And the cord comes like in 2 or 3 different pieces, and you gotta connect it to the side. So as you can see, it's a struggle. I'm over here struggling. But I like it. It was peaceful. I didn't get to go to salsa. So I stayed home and did this. I could have went to salsa, but I didn't have no one to go with. I could have met people down there. Actually, a couple people called me and asked me, was I down there? Because they were down there and they didn't see me. And I told them, nope, I am home putting this laptop together. Trying to figure out how to plug it in. As you can see, it was a struggle. This whole thing was a struggle. I'm getting old. I'm an old man. But I finally plugged it in. Finally plugged it in. I thought it would be on the left side so I can put it down right there. But now I got to run the cord around a little bit. Find the other piece of the cord. Attach that to that big old piece right there. Look. Not just one piece of cord. I had to take off the twisty tie, plug that piece in. And I gotta plug it into the, what you want to call it, the adapter, the AC adapter at the bottom, or the extension cord. We call it extension cord. The damn extension cord. Plug that in. This is where I had problems at. I actually had to cut out. I had to edit a lot of this because, once again, I haven't used a laptop in a long time. I'm normally using tablets. I use my work computer. So right here, I'm like, how the hell you turn this thing on? Where is the switch to turn it on? Look at me just looking. I am confused. Ain't no buttons on the side. Normally there's buttons on the side. Look, where the buttons on the side? Nope. No button on either side. Where are the buttons? Nothing in front. How do you turn this thing on? I need more light. I can't see where the off and on button at. But eventually I found the on and off button. It's right there on the top with the rest of the keyboard keys. It's a little bit to the right there. Just before the number pad thingy. So I eventually found it. I started it up. Actually, I don't know Right here is where I got to name the computer. I named my computer, and the name I gave it was Sarah. My computer name is Sarah. For those that know me, know exactly why I named my computer Sarah. For those that don't know, that just means you don't know me that well. But anyway, the name of the laptop name is Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. But right now, letting this do its thing is, updating the firmware, loading all the stuff in, and I'm just sitting here wasting time. Damn it, I need to be a little bit faster than this. It probably took me about an hour to get right. So I'm just doing this thing. What did we call that stuff right there that it's doing? Is it buffering? I think that's called buffering. It's buffering, adding stuff, subtracting stuff. Yep, this is my new laptop. Spent over a damn $1,000 for it. Over $1,000 for it. And I'll tell you why I actually did it in a few minutes. There you go, HP. Could have been Apple, but can't afford Apple, so I gotta get an HP. After a while, I won't be needing that light because I will have my backlit keyboard. And this corner is kind of dark, so I think that's where you get to name your laptop. Oh, another thing. This bad boy is touchscreen, so you don't need a mouse per se. You can touch the screen and do everything. You can see I'm scrolling. They giving me all the agreements and all that. I wasn't even sure that I need to scroll through it, but I was just saying. And you just got to accept it to get the ball rolling. So I accepted it. So yeah, actually it's a touch screen. That's another feature on it. Touch screen, which allows you to almost treat it like a tablet. But here you got to use the keyboard to type in your information. But you can use the screen to touch the screen and get stuff going. But here's my printer, Epson Workforce Pro 3820. Fresh out the box, using my old cutter again, my old switchblade. Open this bad boy up so you can see it once again. These things be packed nice and tight. Oh, so the reason is a couple of reasons here. So the reason I bought a new laptop was I had an old printer, and the printer, for some reason, I threw out the printer. But I used to use the printer not for printing, but for scanning pictures. So the other day, I found some old pictures that I wanted to scan onto my the ink cartridges. I found some old pictures that I wanted to scan onto Facebook. So look at this. It took me forever to get this damn thing out of here. This thing was packed tight, tighter than the damn laptop. So I broke that off. So shout out to HP for packing this thing tight. So yeah, I had to buy another printer because the previous printer that I had, I only was using the scanner to scan pictures. And for some reason, I threw it out. I think I was cleaning up my room, and it really wasn't bothering nobody. I think it was on a stand, and I moved it. And so I'm throwing this damn printout is no good. I don't got time for it. But I was actually using it for the scanner to scan pictures onto that old laptop as well. So I was actually using both things. But the stuff was so outdated, I'm in a better financial place, so I can afford this printer. Actually cost, I got this on Amazon too. I think it cost me about $100. Regular price at $200, but it was a half price deal. I don't know if it was during Amazon Prime, but I bought it anyway for $100. So $100 for this, about $900 to $1,100 for my laptop. So this little setup here cost me about $1,200. Look at all that tape all over the place. The thing is just taped up real tight. It's nice, big, and heavy. I'm gonna rip all this blue tape off of it, set it up there. Actually, I placed it up there first. Then I had to rip all this blue tape off of it so I could put the cartridges in it. Once again, there me go, showing you my books again. There me go. Anyway, the laptop is loading. This process probably took me about 2 hours, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I edited this bad boy down to about 25 minutes. Some stuff I didn't even record. Took some pictures, took some video, and edited this bad boy up. But the laptop is almost ready to go. I just got to get this blue tape off this damn printer, put these cartridges, and putting the cartridges in, that was fun. So I think the printer, the keyboard, not the keyboard, the laptop is almost, I'm just taking some shots of my new setup. I should have showed y'all before and after. So the printer's tape is all off. About to load these cartridges, and I came with 4 cartridges. Black, this color, that color, that color. So, my laptop just doing what it's doing. This is a wireless printer, of course. Connection was kind of easy to set up as well. It comes with a CD thing, but I didn't need the CD thing. These are the cartridges that I gotta put in those colored things there. Gotta find my scissors. Where are my damn scissors? But that's my setup right there. So I can do my thing. Oh yeah, that had to do the firmware. And I finally put that's the last one I'm putting in right there. Last ink cartridge. Nice and snugly fit. That's touchscreen as well. As you can see, I love touchscreen. But it's doing what it's doing. And I'm almost finished. It's just kind of reading the cartridges, getting that ink, shaking that ink up a little bit, making sure everything is snugly fit, compatible. And this is almost the end of it. So this is my little workstation now. I actually gotta, like I said, buy a CD drive, portable CD drive. Buy me some portable storage thing. Look at that chair. That chair, nice and shiny. Probably was always shiny, but it was covered. You couldn't even see it. This is my workstation here. This is my workstation here. Epson. I normally use Canon, but Epson, there was a deal I just couldn't pass up. I gotta Google Epson, see their ratings. Laptop is good to go. Got my pen and my pad. There you go with the name of the laptop, Sarah. And that's about it. Now you can see the floor. My chair is nice and shiny. I gotta get rid of that bag of clothes over there on the right. Yep, that's a bag of clothes. Actually, that's my daughter's bag of clothes. She gave it to me like, huh, you want some old clothes? Get rid of them. Okay, I'll do that for you. So this is my total setup. Shout out to Asada. This is my setup right there. Everything is... Oh, and see the tall tripod. That's where I normally have my cell phone on, so I can do some recording. But I got my cell phone in my hand. But when I was recording the keyboard the laptop by itself, I was using that right there. So that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other stuff. Until the next time, I will holla at you guys. Later.